rights activist. I first started getting involved with a few activism groups, but mainly with the SAVE movement, which is a worldwide grassroots organization that bears witness to animals en route to slaughter. I first got involved when I went to Burlington, and I went to Fearman's Pork with Toronto Pig Save. And at Fearman's, they kill 10,000 pigs every single day. So there are many trucks that come in, each one carrying about 200 pigs that are 4 to 6 months old. And when I first went up on the median and bared witness and I saw a pig staring back at me that looked just like my dog, I knew that this was something that was very important and it had to happen. I had to be out there every single opportunity I had. My experience was filmed by Toronto Pig Save co-founder Anita Kreings, and in the weeks and months after that vigil, I saw the video go viral. It started getting thousands and then hundreds of thousands and then over 1 million views, and so many people all around the world were commenting that, how do I help? And as soon as I saw the impact that even just being there could have, I knew I had to be there more. So one person that really inspires me on my vegan journey is Joanne Mcarthur. She's an animal rights activist and photojournalist. I first heard about her when she was actually visiting London doing a talk at Western University. And I got a copy of her book and she signed it, and I watched The Ghosts in Our Machine. And when I realized how much work and effort all these kind of faceless activists were doing around the world, and from that moment on I kind of realized, like, there are people out there who are giving so much of their time and energy to these animals, watching them suffer, watching them in pain, and that really inspired me to get more active than I was at the time. At that point I wasn't even considering myself an activist. I was just, sharing things online and sharing the content that other people were producing, but she really inspired me to become more involved in the movement. Some tips that I would offer people who are transitioning to the vegan lifestyle and the plant-based diet. The first one is to find community, to find a group or a network that you can talk to all the time when you're feeling weak or when you're feeling like you have cravings, when you don't know what to make. If it's online or in person, it doesn't really matter, but just have someone that you can contact that will give you some advice, help you through it, and put your focus back where it needs to be. My second piece of advice is to keep your focus on the animals. It can be really easy to, when you're transitioning to a plant-based diet, to think of how hard it is for you to give up these things instead of thinking about how hard it is for the animals to endure what they're going through. When I first went vegan, it was really easy to, I did a transition that was very long, and so it was really easy for me to be like, well, I really like the taste of cheese, so it's okay this time. But in reality, when you keep, that's your focus on yourself. So when you keep the focus on the animals, it maintains its urgency, and it makes it a lot easier to make the decision, well, 5 minutes of me enjoying this piece of pizza is not as important as this cow's life.